Hey guys, I'm Mark, and today we're going to be installing Specialty Marine's 40th anniversary 13-foot Whaler mahogany kit. So guys, the tools I use for this installation, pretty simple, it's easy. Just got a regular drill, an impact, tape measure, make sure you measure out everything, mark your marks with a pin, whatever. We got some sealant, make sure the 3 bigger screws that we used with the 732 drill bit that we drilled into the hole, make sure those are sealed, everything. Anytime you're drilling directly into the hole, you want to make sure it's sealed so your boat doesn't get water inside of it. And then we got a 3/16 drill bit for the smaller screws that you're screwing into the wood. Like I said, Specialty Marine makes this really easy to install. The console pretty much comes pre-installed, so super simple, super easy. So for starters, what we're going to do is we're going to measure out the hole and we're going to figure out where we want the wood to go. And after we make a few marks, we're going to take the wood and we're going to place it into the hole and kind of move it around, make sure everything's good before we start screwing things in and making it permanent. Alright guys, so we got all of our stuff laid out. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take this block, and this extra block that comes in the kit, it's to screw in to the floor of your hole. And after you screw that in, you're going to screw it into the console through here to keep this side of the console secure. So what we're going to do is we're going to place it here, and we're going to hold it, and once we get it where we want, we're going to lift this console off, we're going to put it up in the front, and then we're going to pre-drill with a 732 drill bit, and then we're going to screw it in with these screws. These are the 3 biggest screws that come in the kit. All the rest are the exact same. So we're going to get that done and see you after. So now that we got them drilled out, we're gonna put the screws in. Once we get the screws in, get this back up, and we're gonna screw the console into the side and into this block right here. So guys, we got some waterproof sealant here. We're just gonna put a little bit around the holes, just keep the holes extra watertight, whatever.
Take this.
All good. I'm gonna wipe around it, make sure none of that sealant is gonna be getting on my feet. But next what we're gonna do, take the console, line it up right here, screw it in, and after we get that done, we're gonna get it bolted on to this. And yeah, it's going smooth so far. Yeah. All right, guys. So we got the thing bolted in. We got the console mounted. So now all we're gonna do, same thing. We're just gonna pre-drill a few holes in here. And once we get it bolted onto this block, we're going to do it up in these 3 different sides. And from there, we'll start screwing on the sides and getting everything sealed, and it'll be looking nice. All right, guys, so we got our drill bit. I just downgraded. We had originally for the bigger screws going into the hole, we had a 732. But now we're downgrading to a 3/16 just because they're smaller screws and we're drilling into wood instead of fiberglass. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these 3 screws pre-drilled and we'll be good. All right, guys, so now we're gonna get these couple of sides. This one right here, top, and this side, the bench side. And once we get those, we should be pretty ready to start screwing in the sides and getting everything pretty permanent. So. Okay guys, so we got the console down. It's nice and solid. It's looking good. Now we're gonna screw the side railings down. So we're gonna get one screw right here, one screw right there, one screw right there, and then we're gonna put one down right here. And this is symmetrical for both sides. Yeah, so we're gonna get it down. We're gonna use some more of that marine waterproofing to make sure get covered around all the holes to make sure no water's gonna be getting in, and yeah, it'll be looking good after. Alright guys, so we got the starboard side done. Now we're going to be doing the exact same thing to the port. They're symmetrical, so it'll be easy. Okay guys, so we're all done. Looks beautiful. I can't wait to start riding this. Next what we're gonna do is we're gonna install the engine, and once we get the engine installed, we're gonna show you all how to mount your controls and your steering wheel and all that, and yeah. All right guys, so we got the motor mounted back here. So let you guys see. We got our controls off to the side over here. And first what we're going to do is we're going to get the controls mounted onto the side so we know how much room we got to play with the steering wheel. And so first we're going to measure it out, get our dots ready, and pre-drill some holes, through bolt it, and yeah, see you then. Alright guys, so we got the front and back two through bolts through, so we pre-drilled them through the wood of the side plate, and the last one we're going to do is going to be a straight screw because it's drilling straight into the fiberglass. I'll show you right here. So as you guys can see, we got this one and this one going through all the way through, and we're going to put some put a nut on the back, make sure it's perfectly cinched down. Whenever you guys are doing this, make sure you put the throttle all the way down so it's not hitting the console and it doesn't limit your throttle. And the very bottom one right here is going to be screwing straight into the fiberglass, and that's what we're going to do there. So yeah, we're going to do that, and we'll see you guys after that. All right guys, so we got the throttle all bolted down. It's real nice and solid, through bolted. We're using all stainless hardware. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get this drilled out, and we're going to have to decide where on the console we want to put the steering wheel. Some people like it directly in the center, and that's normally what I would do, but the wheel's pretty big and it gets kind of close to the throttle. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to offset it from the center about an inch or two. And once we do that, we're going to mark it. We're going to drill it with this circular, like kind of, I don't know what they call it, some circular saw thing. And going to get that out. It's the perfect size for this. And once we do that, we're going to pre-drill our bolt holes, and we're going to nut it down and everything, and we're going to be perfect. And then we're going to put the steering wheel on, and then we're going to attach the throttle cable, which is over here. going through behind that wheel. All right, guys, so we got our hole marked. We ended up doing it directly in the center. So the entire console is 27.5 inches. So we made our mark at 13.75. We're about to use this, circular blade it through, and then take this piece and bolt it in. And after that, we can get the throttle cable through. It's gonna come back out through those holes right there, one of these holes, and it's gonna go all the way around to the engine. So we're gonna do that, get it ready, and then should be all good. All right, guys, so we got our hole all drilled. Got this plate, just gonna fit perfectly in there. Super easy. Made kind of a mess, but it's all good, we'll clean her up. And yeah, so next we're just gonna pre-drill the bolt holes on each thing that we wanna do. We'll do one right there, one right there, one right there. And put the bolts in, and then afterwards we'll attach the cable and we'll feed it through. All right, y'all, so we got the 3 bolts in. Everything's nice and secure, looks good, it's level. Next what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the cable, go back around, feed it through, back to the engine, and then we're gonna put the wheel on and everything will be all good. All right, guys, so we got the thing all mounted. It's sliding out hole over here. So we're gonna get the steering wheel on, get it bolted down and everything, and then attach the steering cable, and we'll be right back. So guys, to close out, we got the steering, we got the controls connected to the console, all connected up to the engine. This boat's just about finished. As you can see, Specialty Marine's 40th anniversary mahogany kit really made this boat pop. They outdid themselves with this. It was super easy to install, and I couldn't be more happy with it. And I hope this video helped to make it easier.